You plugged in, honey. Remember I told you I'll be on here about 10:15, and I had some paper here. Honey, listen, I could not find my clipboard. Baby. But we got some topics today, honey. We got some topics. Let me get myself together, honey. Y'all know I just got up because I was out there mowing my lawn. I was finna do some weeding, but it did not happen. What's up? What's up? What's up, honey? Baby, I did not know that. Okay, so the letter that was written in about older women and younger women, honey, I did not know that that was going to be a topic of the news between older women and younger women. Honey, they be knowing when to write that stuff. But I got two topics that I want to talk about. Well, more than two, but that I just added on. What's up? What's up? Y'all. I got some topics here. Maybe y'all not in. I don't know what's up. It is y'all may be out of town, but listen. Honey, I just finished that detox. This is my week to finish. Yeah, this is my week. Or was it last weekend? No, it's this week. This week, honey, and look at that. When you detox your body, when you detox, it really makes a difference, honey. It really makes a difference. And this is my second time detoxing with Bobby Price's detox. And I'm telling you, look at that. Woo. Let me stop. Y'all, oh my God. And I got a video for that too. I got a video for the top. This is so wild because I have topics that are hot topics that's in the YouTube scene, right? Because it's the India Arie and I want to say the girl is Young Money. I don't know her. And it is the Doricos. I had to add them to the list because I'm like, I could totally feel how. Okay, let me just get to what I'm finna get to. And then if y'all see this, y'all will see it when y'all look at the live. I got to figure out how to get this camera together too. So, and the lighting. But I really like it because I put the lighting in the back. But anyway, and I kind of worked on my eye. But y'all, look. This is, I don't even know which one I want to go with first. Maybe I'll leave those for the endings because those are, no, maybe I'm going to start with them. For one, with the India Ari comment. Listen here, young ladies, listen. Y'all, well, I heard the words to the song. The song is catchy, but they want you to promote things like that. Okay. They want you to promote things like that. And it's almost to brainwash you. And you know what? The thing about this is when you were younger, well, I'm just going to say with me, when I was younger, we had teachers that really cared about what you represented yourself as and what you looked at as, right? So with that song, you're catching the younger generation which is you're kind of staining them. Okay, you're staining them with the toxicity that they want you to stain them with. This is why they getting them young. So that's a catchy beat. I saw a video where the kids were actually singing the song. Okay. And this is the thing when you also back to the teachers, like they wanted you to be represented well. This also came from your own family on how your family brought you up. So you have to look at it like that. And then I saw the oh my God, I don't even know. Is the man named Trick Money? I don't know what his name is. Honey, he is so polluted. He is so polluted. He talked about older women so bad. Now, there is a video that I have that a young lady had wrote in, and she was like, why are younger, older women so kind of shady towards them, right? And I explained why some people are like that. Some people do not. It's because of how they were raised and how their mothers treated them. So if you didn't have a good upbringing by your mother, 9 times out of 10, that's how you are going to. That's how you're going to kind of react. Just look at that video. But what India Arie is saying, and what I have been saying too, is you're going to look back. Everything that we do now, we're going to look back. You're going to look back and say, why did I do that? Why? There's a song when I was on I listened to, I don't know, I think it was on the Current Honey show. What was on her show was this guy made a song, and I think it's a song about the Crips and the Bloods. So when he made the song, back in the day, I don't remember the song, but he said that's when all the gangs and all this stuff started happening. He said he wished that he wouldn't have wrote that song. So what India Arie is trying to say is you are going to look back and say, why did I do that? Now the money, that's how they get you. They get you with the money. They get you to get the younger kids to be kind of polluted, but you ain't really trying to do that, Young Money. I know you really not trying to. You just trying to make your bag. I get what you doing. You trying to make your bag, but what they have done is they have polluted on how to make this bag. The bag don't got to be made like that, because what you're going to do, you gonna look back, Young Money. You're going to look back and say, why did I do that? But you young right now. So you don't understand what's being said. And this is why when they take all that history out, out of the schools, that's why you kind of like, why she coming at me like that? But she ain't really coming at you like that. She just telling you, she trying to tell you how to break the chains of the man. That's what she really trying to tell you. And I hate that you and other people are taking it as this is an older woman trying to tell you not to get the bag. She not trying to tell you that. She trying to tell you there's a better way to get the bag. But that guy, I don't know, what is his name? His name ain't Rick Ross. Whatever I just said, I done forgot his name. But whatever. And hey, whoever came on, how y'all doing today? I'm trying to stick to my topics, and then I'll talk about whatever y'all want to talk about. But I have topics that I gotta stick on. But India Arie is not trying to hurt you, Young Money. She's trying to help you, and she is saying, in order to be free, because it's all connected. This is a big organism. And the more that they get you guys to not think, you want to be thinkers. You want to be thinkers. So the more that they get you to not think, they want you to think. They want you to think about the money. That's what they want you to think about. Okay. but there's a better way to get it. And I know that people just want to be like India Arie is trying to. Nah, honey. When you get older, you're going to understand. That guy name was Trick Money, or Trick whatever his name is. He is a raggedy, polluted, I don't even know who is with him? Who is with him? He is so tainted that I can't even take him. Baby, let me tell you. And another thing is how they also get us is they want you to be against each other. He is a perfect example. Now, what I'm doing now is I'm trying to intentionally frame my words to where, I mean, I did say he was a little raggedy, but he is raggedy. But I'm trying to intentionally say these words to not to give them what they want us to do anyway. They want us to be at each other's throats. Okay. So they didn't got it's all baby. Watch my other video that I have that's is about, what is my other video about? It's about how the steps, it's the D.L. Hughley, how they want us to be, how to get the bag. It's 5 steps that he has, or 6. Look at that video. I'm gonna connect that on here some kind of way. So that's what I think about the India Arie and the Mo Money, or whatever the girl name is. I ain't trying to be funny, but I don't really pay attention to that kind of stuff. But the rappers, I'm not into the rap stuff. But Young Money, that's not what she doing. And to whoever thinks that that's what India Arie is doing, that's not what she doing. That's not what she doing. Who else? What else did I want to say about that? That Trick Daddy, baby. I saw him on, I want to say that was on Willie D's channel. He is a whole mess. Baby, let me stop, because I said I was going to be intentional on here. And thank you for coming in, whoever is on here. Let me say hey to you. Then I'm going to get to my next topic. Yeah, love history. Do that. Yes, read it, honey. Read you a book, honey, because, and another thing is, kids are not reading. They're not reading. And this has nothing to do about who body is banging and all this stuff. It has nothing to do with that. It has nothing to do with that. But the video that I had earlier, the young lady had wrote in and she was like, why do older women act like that towards her? And it's, you, like I said earlier, you do have some women, but there are some women that really want to be intentional about having a relationship with a younger person, conversational wise, being a mentor, being a gap filler. There are people that really want to do that. Okay. My next thing to that is, what else I was going to say? Y'all, remember when you were younger? This is more so in the melanin culture. When you were younger in the melanin culture, you had sleepovers, your cousins came over, and then your aunties maybe talk to you, and you guys, that's how you communicated. When that little family thing broke up, this is an all melanin people that were connected when you were family wise, right? When that broke up, I think that's when that disconnect came. Hey, who just popped in? Thank you for coming in. I think that's when that disconnect came too. And I have a video on that too. It's called On the Front Porch and whatever on that. Okay, so check that out. Now, my next topic, honey, is the Doricos. The Doricos. Baby, didn't I tell you about when you have, that lady had 14 kids, and she probably had more kids because remember she had a lot of miscarriages, right? So the lady, to me, y'all, seems overwhelmed. She really does seem overwhelmed. Her name is Karen, and I remember watching that show and all those kids, but y'all, Tell me why some of those children were turning on her. She was trying to, let me tell y'all this. When you have to co-parent and you may have a divorce, hey, whoever just came in, when you have a co-parenting situation, or when you are going through a divorce, excuse me, when you are going through a divorce, certain things happen. And I don't think it's intentional. I think both parties be hurting. So in a way, it seems like, and in some cases it is, where I'm gonna get through these topics first. I'll come back to you if you stay on here. In some cases, the dad or the mother will try to turn the kids against each other. And my thing about this is, with her situation, because I just saw it today, right? What they did on Karen's situation is they have a phone call with her talking to her children because they're trying to put her in jail, okay, over the things that she said. But she really didn't say that she was going to harm her children. What she said is, you guys are going to respect me. She said, I had you. She told the one little kid that was getting spanked, because what it is, let me tell you, them kids sometimes play the parents against each other in a way. In a way, they do. Not intentionally, because their brain still ain't formed yet, but in a way they do. And in a way, it has something to do. If it was a bad divorce, sometimes those dads and the mothers, we gonna talk about that. Them dads and them mothers. But if you mature enough and you know how to handle that, you're not going to be trying to pitch your kids against each other, okay? That's not what you're going to do. This guy here, instead of him saying, don't talk to your mother like that, he's letting them talk to her disrespectfully. He knows that lady is a good mother. And for him to sit up here and have those kids, I'm talking about the Doricos, the ones that just now coming in here, and for her to sit up here, she had 14 kids. And this is why I say the dream. They tell you how the kids had a white picket fence. Nah, but what they don't tell you is, if you can't handle all that, you shouldn't be doing that. You should not have all these kids if you can't handle all these kids. Now, I'm not saying that that's in their case, but I got a video on that. But what I'm saying is, with the Dorico situation, the dad should be saying, hey, don't talk to your mom like that. But it seems like he wants this to be egged on. Even to that grandmother should be saying, listen, you don't talk to your mama like that. But this is also her fault too, because she allowed her body to have all that. And this may be a touchy subject, but you know what we talk about over here. Real life experience, relationships for the mature, conversations that need to be had, enlightening, breaking generational curses with a lot of funny. But right now we talking about some touchy subjects, okay? And hey, whoever just popped in. So with the Doricos, when they got this lady talking to her kids, she's overwhelmed. You can hear it in her voice that Karen from the Doricos is overwhelmed. She said, I had y'all and y'all not gonna disrespect me. She told the one kid, I could have. Now she did. This was a little wrong, because when you mad and stuff, you got to really watch what you say to your children, because how you say it, that's not how they interpret it. Okay, because there are some things that I probably could have, that I said, but when I say it, and I know and you say this stuff, okay, you say it, so you gotta go back and you gotta make that clean. You gotta say, hey, I'm sorry for saying that. So Karen is going to have to do that on that part because she kind of overwhelmed. Now back to her body part. Now she done had these 14 kids, right? Now not only did she have 14 kids, sometimes she had two kids, two twins. She had twins, set of triplets, all this. You got to let your body rest. You got to let your body rest. And I don't understand how you ain't had no time for yourself. Now I got another video coming up about that. This lady, she is feeling overwhelmed because now she done had these kids. She done did all this stuff because of her husband. And now she feeling unfulfilled. That's the next video that I'm about to drop tonight. It'll probably go out in the morning. I don't know. But anyway, the Doricos, if y'all watch that, she is now finna go to jail for something that you can hear. If you are a mother, you can hear what Karen is saying. She is saying, y'all not gonna do this to me. Some of the kids was like, well, I'm gonna stay over here. Well, you know what? You gonna stay over there, okay? Because she needs to love on herself right now. If I was you, Karen, I would let them kids go over there. I would let them go over there and let him see. Don't even worry about. And I'm going to tell you why. You need to let them go over there because now you got to do you. And I'm not saying do you in a way that is to where you trying to find somebody else, because that's the first thing people be saying. No, Karen, what I'm saying to you is now you need to love on you. You done set up here and had these 14 kids back to back. And I remember that man saying he wanted more kids. Hey, whoever just popped in, I can remember him saying that. But I always knew when he dyed his hair yellow or whatever color, blonde, I don't know what he dyed his hair. I knew something was going down. Like when I don't know. It's just, it's just something about that. When he dyed that hair, I'm like, what does he think he is? Like, what age do he think he is now? But I really hope that somebody would really talk to him and put him back on track, because he know that Karen, the Doricos is what I'm talking about, that she is not a bad parent. But to hear those children disrespect her like that. But she did say, if it wasn't for me with one of them kids, because remember one of those children, them kids, he could have passed away. I ain't gonna say the name, but she kept saying the name. But he could have passed. They wanted her to abort him, and she did not. She was in that hospital per what they show us, right? Because we can only go off of what they show us. But what they showed was them people really wanted to take that particular kid out. And I can understand. The kid don't understand, honey. The kid does not understand. Baby, the daddies, I ain't trying to say nothing. I ain't finna say too much. But baby, you get somebody that ain't really over you and ain't really talked about why they feel like that, they will. But listen, if you have raised your child, this is the thing, honey. And this is what my auntie told me one day. She said, you don't have to worry about talking bad about your daddy, about their daddy. She said that because the kids are going to grow up and they're going to find out. So you really don't. Now, sometimes you going to show up and you going to be like, you got to give it to them, because you ain't finna let them talk to you like that. Because you could only so long say, hey, I am, I'm not going to, y'all don't know what's really going on. You could say that for so long, because sometimes they be, baby, them ones that's real mean, baby. Ooh, honey, you got to get them. You have to get them. You try to be respectful. You try to be like, oh, because you're trying to not let the kids know that that this is going on. And you hear Karen saying, Y'all don't know what's really going on. I'm talking about the Doricos. Y'all don't know what's really going on, and they don't. They don't. And when it comes to child support and the man, honey, baby, have your own bag at all times. Don't depend on that if you don't have to. Do you hear me? What they do is they try to play the kid so the kid can stay there. So then he don't have shit. Let me just go on. I ain't trying to say too much, but yeah, he on some fishy. The dad is on some fishy because any mature father would say, hey, don't talk to your mother like that, but he's letting them talk to her like that. So disrespectful. But what I heard in Karen's voice is she need relief. She needs relief. And she did not say, listen to the phone calls, y'all. Listen to the phone calls. And you'll see what I'm saying. Because that was the first time I had heard about that. Now listen. Who grandmama is this? Y'all gotta go. Now I saw this on Funky page, but I end up seeing the whole video where I could really see it. The Ring doorbell where the grandmama show up at the lady's door. The grandmama shows up at the lady's door, y'all, and she talking to this girl, this young girl, and here is another situation where older woman is coming to a younger woman so disrespectfully. Y'all, so listen to this. So on the Ring doorbell, go and check this video out. I want y'all to check this video out, honey. The lady is going to the girl's house. She's saying the dog is something about the girl dog. So the girl is opening the door. She's talking to her. She's talking to this lady so respectfully. She's like, ma'am, that wasn't me. Or maybe they had already had a situation. Hey, y'all, whoever just came on, I'm trying to stick to my topics because I'm on it. I got to get my lives together, okay? So anyway, the lady, check this Ring doorbell situation out about this lady going to this younger woman's house, and she is talking all raggedy to the younger lady, right? So the older lady is on the phone with the cops. The older lady sits up here say, you dun 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 dee dun dee right? They doing all this talking. She doing all this talking. Y'all, the older lady hauls off and smacks the girl. Now, why she do that? Why would she do that? The girl has the right to defend herself. So she took her down. She took her down to the ground. Get your grandmamas. Your grandmamas is out of control. Then here go grandmama. She on the phone. Now wait. Now let me tell you this. The 911 lady said, ma'am, put some space in between you two. Hey, whoever just popped on. She said, put some space in between you two. Honey, that lady hauled off, knocked that girl. That girl got her and wore her to the bone. What? These grandmamas is out of, what is wrong with y'all grandmamas? So then, you can hear the 911 lady saying, ma'am, get your space after that. And then check this out. The lady on the ground, give me the ambulance. Help me. I'm not laughing. Yes, I am laughing. But why would she do that? Why did she haul off and hit that lady? Y'all, the food got people crazy. It's the food. So the lady on the ground, the girl like, why did you do that, man? Why did you hit me? It's on the Ring camera. The lady hauls off and pops her. What the hell is going on? Just like the lady went to the, what was Oh, that lady went to that coffee shop Did y'all see that video where the lady went to the coffee shop? She hauls off saying what she's saying, then she throw the coffee or did something. They had jumped the kids. I ain't saying they kids, but the young adults had to get her. What is going on? Now, I ain't trying to bring up the Bible, but I'm just saying in this little scripture, there's a scripture that says, hey, the young women are supposed to teach the older women. And I mean, the older women are supposed to teach the younger women and vice versa with the men. What the hell is going on with these grandmamas? Hey, whoever on, I'm trying to stick to my topics. Then I say, hey, once I'm done. So anyway, she on the ground. Back to the ring camera lady. She on the ground talking about some call 911 or can send an ambulance. That's what she was because she was already on the phone with them. Send the ambulance. My head hurt. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. No, I'm not. But she sat up there and she did that to that girl. Tell me what y'all think about that. Check that Ring doorbell out, honey. She had no right. My little cousin used to say that. I went over her house one time when she was real little. And she was talking to her mom and dad was talking. And her mama was talking a little ratchet to her daddy, and the little girl said she had no right. You have no right, mama. She was so funny. I done got all off the subject. Okay, y'all, I'm on to the next subject, honey. I'm on it. What y'all think about that? Y'all can leave it in the comments. I'll look back later. Y'all, oh, I'm gonna go back to that Oprah conversation. Y'all, I was watching God, her name is Deanna or something. But anyway, she always have Judge Joe Brown on her podcast. I'm really beginning to think that's her daddy or that's somebody because how she be talking to him, like that's got to be her daddy, and they just got a cool kind of relationship. But anyway, Judge Joe Brown was like, Oprah do that to get ratings. Like, you know, she has her own little, not a little because we know Oprah's a billionaire. She could be a trillionaire. I don't know, honey. But Oprah, he was saying how when they were on TV and how his ratings were good and Judge Judy ratings were good and Oprah ratings were kind of falling down, right? So what she did was she had Kevin, no, what's this guy name? What is his name here? Earnhardt, something. Did I write it down? Lance Armstrong. She had Lance Armstrong on her show, right? And you know, when he was going through his addiction, if you guys look up Lance Armstrong, I think he was a bike rider, and she had him on the show, and what she did was she had him say his thing about drugs and all this stuff, and they end up, you know, throwing his awards away or whatever. But anyway, she did that to get ratings. Okay, so Oprah could be experiencing that, and that's why she talked about Whitney Houston because of that. So this is nothing new per what Judge Joe Brown said. What she does is she does that to get ratings. And like I said, what they do is they work us up and they be like, they pit us against each other. There has got to be a way to combat this. It's gotta be a better way. And I'm really thinking the people that's shady, we gotta X them. Meaning like now we gotta find our own deal where we don't have to deal with that. Because they're using us. We're really being used. But he talked about how Lance Armstrong, she had him on the show, and then that just messed his whole career up. And all that. So this is not the whole point that he said that I got out of what he was saying when he was on that podcast is this is nothing new for Oprah. Oprah, when her ratings are getting low, because she does have her own little show, I guess. And so what they do is they say this stuff and then it's supposed to work us up, which it really does. But honey, let me tell you what Monique said, baby. Y'all remember this? Baby, remember when Oprah fell on that floor? It wasn't like she fell. It was like something took her down. Baby, it was like something took Oprah down to the ground. Monique said, y'all remember when she fell? Do you remember when Oprah fell? She fell down to the ground, honey. She fell all the way down to the ground, honey. But then she talked about Whitney. So Oprah said, so my Monique was like, honey, what happened to your fall? Was you on something? That's in other words, in so many words, honey. We don't know. We really don't know. Y'all, okay, so that's that. I'm trying to stick to my topics, honey. I say, hey, afterwards we can have a conversation, honey, because I got some stuff I got to do. So I'm trying to stick to this. Now, Kirk Franklin, honey. I don't care. Who's on here? You, baby, these the people. I don't care. Honey, what is she talking about? Honey. But anyway, back to that. You know, we have haters on here. We have haters. So anyway, so now I'm finna get to Kirk Franklin. Honey, Kirk Franklin was not playing with that man. He tried to. This is the thing. They sit up here and they try to you try to be nice. You try to be nice. And I can understand what Kirk Franklin be doing. He be trying to be in love, right? He be trying to walk in love, but honey. But when that lady said something about his wife, he was like, no, we ain't, you not finna say that. You not finna say that about my wife. So he was about to get that man. But the thing about this is, now while that man was sitting up here trying to tell him that he and his wife was going to hell, sir, where the hell do you think you're going? Because you're doing the same thing. You're judging them. Who made you? Who made you to tell who is going to hell? People got nerve. People got real big nerve. And I hate that really pumped. It triggered Kirk, because you can only be nice for so long. Hey, whoever popped on, I'm almost done here. And I'll be able to get into these comments, honey. But anyway, you can't. I don't know. It's wild. It's wild. It's wild. So that's that. Have y'all seen what's going on in Venezuela? Have you seen what's going on in Venezuela? I have never seen so much hurt. I have never seen so much confusion that we're in right now. That the whole world, one person could pollute the whole world. And it just seems like catastrophic things are happening. And then you think, like, how can one keep the faith with that? Honey, and it's hard. It's hard, but you have to be um you gotta keep your mind going on positive things. And I know that is hard. I don't care how hard it hurts. You got to keep your mind, because to see one, and it ain't even a person. I don't think people believe, like, right now what we're in, this is a spiritual thing that we're dealing with. And it's not real. It's not real, because people that care about others, Let me see. I had wrote something. I heard somebody say this. And I'm going to tell you if I wrote it down on this paper. I can't remember. But he said, and I'm going to make a short out of this. Somebody that I was listening to, he said the most important part about being a human is to be humane. Ain't nothing humane about what's going on. And the part that gets me is how is women dating these people? I don't even know. I really don't know. And that's all I'm going to say. But send your prayers out to Venezuela because I ain't never seen no earthquake take stuff. And you see people were leaving out of the buildings, because they had their Ring cameras and you see the little kids. But how could anybody? And don't think I ain't not watching these lives here, y'all. Comments. I will get back to you in a minute. But even though some of those people made it out of some of those buildings, it's impossible to live because, you couldn't get away. You couldn't go out in the streets because in the streets, it was rubble, like buildings just falling all around. That's all I got. That's all I got. I got this one last one. It's the Keke Palmer one, though. I don't know if that was a live scene or what that was, but when she went off on Drewski, or I don't know the names, excuse me, Dark Drewski, I think that's his name. It's just another play. Not saying she did that purposely, but to pit us against each other. And it's sad. It's real sad. It's a whole big organism. That's it. It's a whole big organism. And I hope that people wake the hell up. That's it. Now let me get on back to her. I had somebody, baby. It was some white. Don't think I was ignoring some of these comments, honey. I had to delete the one. He talking about your hair look nappy, baby. Get on up out of here with that. Now let me see what else. Hey, what's going on, Ebony? What's up? What's up, Rihanna? What's going on? I don't know who else is on her, but hey, what's up? I ain't gonna be on her long. I said I'm finna get to these topics. This how I'm about to be on these lives. I'm gonna say, hey, how you doing? What's up? And then because I'm trying to make it to where I'm doing lives that are being meaningful, but I love to connect with the people too. So don't think that I'm being funny or anything like that, because I love to connect with the people as well. Hey, how you doing? I have did my topics. You can look back at the video. The live later, but yeah. Yeah, that's it. What's going on? How you doing? Where you coming in at? What's going on? I'm gonna get on up out of here though in a minute. I'm gonna see who gonna pop in, honey. I did that detox, my skin looking good, honey. I recommend a detox for everybody, honey. And don't eat this food. Try your best, honey, to not eat as much as you can, but not this. Oh God, the meat ain't even real. It's crazy. How do you escape it? Who? Baby, I don't even know. Let me get on. Hey, what's up? How you doing? I'm going to stay on here. Hey, who just popped in? How you doing? I did my topics earlier, but what's up? I'm going to connect with the people. How you doing? What's going on? Where you coming in at? How are you? What's going on? What time is it, by the way? I don't even. Ooh, it's 10 something. So I'm going to get off here in a minute. What's up? Hi. Is it Ish? No, Rihanna. What's up, Rihanna? What's going on? I did my topics earlier. What's up? I think you was on her. What's up? Baby, we get some raggities on here talking that stuff too. But you'll get checked and you'll get up out of here at the same time. So don't come up in here with no cray-cray, or you going to be out. Oh, it's 11:57. It's 10 some here. I'm Central Time. So where you coming in at? Okay. Hey, what's up? Ariana, what's up? Hey, what's going down? Honey, I gotta make me a thumbnail too on all the topics that I did. I'm trying to do something different. So yeah. What's up, Ariana? How are you? I don't know who that Ebony person was. Oh, it's 10:58. Yeah, we're Central Time then. We Central Time. Ebony, what's going down with you? I don't know anything about Lululemon. What is Lululemon? I don't know anything about that. Look, and on here, y'all, I let you talk. I let you be, say what you want to say. You can be you over here, okay? But when you start being somebody else and being cray cray, I will get you up out of here. So you can be you, but just be respectful, okay? That's all I ask for because that's the plan here. Because we want to hear and understand everybody, and that's what we want to do. That's what I do over here, honey. But honey, you will get up out of here talking crazy. Okay? That's all I gotta let you know. Okay, let me see what's going on here. It is 10:59. Hey, what's going on? It's 10:59. Where you at? It is 10:59, honey. And you know what? It gets dark at about 9 o'clock now. That is mad crazy. It gets dark about 9 something. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday. Yeah, it gets dark about like 9. And I cut my grass earlier today. I did everything that I needed to do for today. So yeah, now I'm just gonna have a little conversation with y'all. Oh, okay. Where did you say you was from? Let me see. Where you say you at? Yes, you welcome. That 859. Hassick. I'm gonna say your last name, Hassick. Where you say? Oh, Oregon. Yeah. What's up? Were you on last week with us? Cause someone else came in from Oregon. Hey y'all, what's up? Thank y'all for coming in. I done did my topics. Oh, okay. You from Chicago? What's going on? Illinois. I'm from East St. Louis, Illinois. So hey, what's up? So the times can't be different because that's Central Time. Let me see here. What did you say? What time it was there, Ariana? Because that's Central Time. That's me and West. Yep, that's me and West. We should be the same time, 11. Yeah, from Illinois. Yeah, because I'm from Illinois. I'm originally from Illinois. So yeah, you're on Central Time. That's me and West. If you didn't know. Yeah, so I did my topics, y'all. Thank y'all for listening. Thank y'all. Oh, thank y'all for coming. It's still people coming in because you know what happens. It comes in, they come in, they leave, they come in and leave. Hey, what's up? Purple. I got two favorite colors, I must say. I love purples and I love blues. I love all blues. I love all purples. And in my on my walkway, because Prince is up, Prince was up here. I try to do some purple for him, and then I have little blues and stuff. So yeah. Oh, is it? Okay. All right. What's up in there? What's up in there? Okay, your favorite color is pink. Okay, that's good. Hey, whoever's in, thank y'all for coming in, honey. But I done did my hour. I'm trying to do these topics as I go, but I love to communicate with everybody as well. I ain't gonna stop that human part of this. And check out my videos, subscribe, check out the page, y'all. See if it's something that you like. Thank y'all for coming in too. Yeah, neon blue is a cute color. Yeah. I don't really have a lucky number. I really don't. I don't have a lucky number. What's up though? What's yours? What's your lucky number? Hey, everybody that came in, man, can you sing for me? You what you gonna sing? You can sing and sing what you want to sing. Tell me what you want to sing, honey. As long as it's within meanings of this channel, honey, and the guidelines. Honey, what you talking about singing? Y'all, but let me stop. I ain't finna go back into that. I ain't finna go back. Oh my gosh. How you gonna sing me a song? It was so hot today when I was doing my yard. I wanted to do my weeding, but I couldn't. Wanted to weed the garden. I got to show y'all pictures of the garden. The garden is looking good. And how you make your garden grow, germinate your garden first, okay? Get your stuff, get your little things, your little pots, get your dirt, put your seeds in there, and then you will see you germinate it so it can start sprouting, and then you put it in. Our cantaloupe and watermelon are looking good. A whole onion. I'm thinking it's time to pick this onion because it's popping out of the ground. So I think it's time for us to pick that. We got kale. The kale's looking good. Um, Cucumbers are coming in and our squash is coming in. I gotta show y'all the pictures of that. Hey, what's up? Zora Larson. Oh, that's a singer, ain't it? I'm gonna have to watch that. I mean, listen to some of her music. But I do remember that person. Okay, you singing the song right now? Hey, everybody. Okay, yeah, Zora Larson. I thought her name was Zora. I don't know. I can't, but I think you're right. Yeah. But thank y'all for coming in. Thank y'all for showing up and coming in. Okay, I'm about to get on up out of here because I got some stuff I got to do, finish doing. I took me a long nap after I did my yard work and all that kind of good stuff here. Check out the channel, y'all. Check it out. Subscribe, okay? Check it out. I don't know what that YouTube button is, but hey, hit the like button too. Oh, I'm about to roll up out of here, y'all. But listen, I want to say thank you for coming in. Thank y'all. You know we do Friday nights at 10 Central Time. So listen, y'all. Thank you to my new ones and thank you to my day ones. Y'all been riding with a girl and I am so grateful. Well, that's it. That's all for me today, y'all. Thank you so much for. Oh, you hit the high note. Okay. Thank you so much for watching. Peace.